Alright, in this Adobe Photoshop lesson video, I am going to teach you how to use tools, layers, and also how many methods we can open our image in Adobe Photoshop software. So there are a few methods you can follow to open your image in Photoshop. For example, this is our first method. You need to find your image first. This is my image, as you can see in the desktop. I'm going to right click it, and as you can see, I have to find this option, open with, and there will be menu. Okay, as you can see, there is Adobe Photoshop icon, but in your case, in your computer, there will be possibilities that you may not see this Photoshop icon. Okay, first if you install the Photoshop software and then you want to open it, open the image in this method, there might be possibility that you cannot see this icon, but there's a shortcut icon in here. This is why, because I have opened it previously. Okay, this is why it shows here. But if you want to open the image like this, you must find the Photoshop software icon here somewhere. Okay, but still you cannot find it. You just need to choose another app. You have to open it, this option. Okay, I'm gonna click on it, and as you can see, there is a new window, and if I scroll down, as you can see, you can find it here, Photoshop icon, but I'm sure you may not see it as well. Okay, but if you scroll down, there is one more option. It says more apps, and still if you scroll down and you couldn't find it, then look for another app on this PC. Okay, you can also click on this option, and as you can see, there will be a window pop-up. Okay, this is where you can find the Adobe Photoshop icon. Okay, as you can see, when you are installing Photoshop software, the file will automatically locate it in your local disk drive. Okay, as you can see, this is my local disk drive and this is my new volume disk, but you have to go to your local disk because it automatically installs the files of Photoshop in local disk. So I'm going to open this disk, and I'm going to open the program files and then Adobe folder. As you can see, I have installed two softwares of Adobe. First is Photoshop and the second is Premiere Pro. So I want to open our image in Adobe Photoshop, so I'm going to open the folder, and if I scroll down, as you can see, you can find the Photoshop icon. Select it and then press open. If you can see, our Photoshop software is opening, and now as you can see, the image is here. So this is the first method you can open an image in Photoshop, and the second method is that you just need to open the Photoshop software by searching Adobe, for example, Photoshop. This is the second method. You just need to open the Photoshop software, and there is a shortcut here, and as you can see, these are my previous recently edited photos projects, and if I want to clear it, I'm gonna open recent and then clear. This is the first window you can see it when you open an image or open your software or open your Photoshop software. Okay, so if I click on select from your computer, if I click on this, you can see a window will pop up, and I have to find my image. So I need to go to desktop because I have pasted my image in desktop. As you can see, this image, you can also look your image in downloads if you have downloaded, and but I have this image in my desktop, so I'm going to select it and then press open. So this is the second method. You can open an image, and also there is a third method. And if I again go to open Adobe Photoshop software, and we're gonna wait. As you can see, now I am in this window again. So as you can see, in the keyboard you have to press control, or this control, right control or left control, keep pressing it, and then press O button in the keyboard. Okay, so if you do that, this window will pop up. Okay, the same window. This is the shortcut button. Okay, shortcut way that you can open an image. Okay, as you can see, I have, these are the three methods you can use it. And there's another method. You can also open an image in Adobe Photoshop. I'm gonna minimize. First we have to open our Photoshop software like this, and we have to minimize it. I want to drag this image into Photoshop. I have to press the left button in the mouse, keep pressing it, and drag this image into Photoshop, and then release it. As you can see, this image opens in Adobe Photoshop. So these are the 3 or 4 methods you can open an image in Photoshop. So let's learn about layers. This section is called layers. As you can see, this is the main role that every Adobe Photoshop editors need to understand. Okay, and if you want to, whenever you want to edit an image, you must unlock your layer. As you can see, now it's locked. We have to unlock and then edit an image. Okay, so before we have to start our editing in software in Photoshop, first we have to duplicate our main layer. So to do that, we have to right click on our layer and then go to duplicate layer, as you can see. And if you want to name your layer, you can just type whatever you want, but I don't want to name my layer, so I'm gonna just press OK. As you can see, I have a copy of my image. As you can see, this is my original image. This one, you can see, this is my copy layer, copy of image. Okay, now I can edit this copy or duplicate layer. As you can see, this is the second layer, the first layer, and the second layer is my original layer, original image. Okay, if I want to edit edit this image, I have to always make a duplicate layer of it and then edit the image. Okay, so it is highly recommended to duplicate your layer when you are editing an image. Okay, so this is our first step to do in Adobe Photoshop. So I have duplicated, so I'm not gonna do it again. So for that, I'm gonna delete our layer, delete my layer, just by going to right click on our first duplicated layer and then delete the layer, and then press yes if you want to delete the layer. If you don't want, press no. Okay, so this is my main layer. So we are moving to move tool. Okay, this is called move tool. As you can see in the previous of the clip that shows how we can use it, this can move an image, an object in the image. As you can see, if I right click it, there's a menu. It says, as you can see, this small icon, it means that there is more tools in this tool. Okay, so by checking the other tools in the tool and this tool, we have to press right click on the mouse. Okay, as you can see, this is the first tool we are going to learn, and this is the second tool. Okay, this is the first tool, says move tool. So what it does, okay, as you can see, if I have locked my layer, I cannot move anything in the image. Okay, so if I unlock the image and then select by pressing the left mouse button, I have selected, and then now as you can see, I can move the image from its background. So if I want to move this image to another image, So what I'm gonna do here now, I have to open a new image by pressing Control button and then hit O button in the keyboard. As you can see, this window pops up, and this is the second image I want to open it. As you can see, these are the tabs. This is my first, this is my second image, this is my first image. I want to move this image into the second image. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select the move tool. The shortcut of move tool is V in the keyboard. Okay, so I'm gonna first unlock the layer. It's unlocked, and I can keep pressing the left mouse button until we are in the new image. And then now I'm gonna release the mouse button. Okay, left button of the mouse here. As you can see, I have moved the image from by using the move tool to another image. Okay, so this is how it works, the move tool. Okay, and if we go to the second tool, it calls artboard tool. So what it does now, if I select the image by pressing the left button in the mouse, and now I'm gonna select all the image, and as you can see, it's selected, and then I'm gonna release the left mouse button here. As you can see, these options are visible now. So for now, for example, I don't want tabs, I don't want to work in each images individually. Separately, I want this image to be here. Wait a minute, I have to again select the image. As you can see, this image, I have to select it properly from the corner of the image, from the edge of the image, and then now it's selected. If I press this button, is the plus button, I guess. Yeah, if I click it, as you can see, I got a new artboard the same size of this image. So if I want to move this image into this into this artboard, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select the move tool, and then it's unlocked, yes, and I'm gonna move this image and drop it here. As you can see, now I cannot see both of my image in one window. Okay, so for that I have to select the tool, zoom tool, and then now it says it's selected the zoom out option. Now if I left click on the mouse, it automatically zoom outs the image. Okay, if I want to zoom in, I have to press this, I have to select this option, zoom in. As you can see, the shortcut button of this is you have to press Control and then minus to zoom out, Control plus to zoom in. Okay, so as you can see, now I am using, and now as you can see, I don't want to use this scroll up, scroll down. I can use this hand tool. If I press it, and as you can see, I can move the image, both image. I don't know why Photoshop added this artboard tool, because I have never used it in entire my life. Okay, I never used the artboard before, and I don't know, I think it's useless to use it. Okay, but you need to understand how it works. Okay, you need to know about it. So I'm not gonna use it. So this is the tools that we have learned in this lesson, these two tools. And now if I want to undo, how are we gonna undo? We have to press, if I want to go to my previous steps, I want to press Ctrl Z one time. This is the second time, third time. Okay, as you can see, this is my previous activity in the Photoshop, I guess so. In the keyboard, you have to press Ctrl and then Z to go back to your previous activity. Okay, if you want to go to your As you can see, if I go to forward, what I have done, I can press Control and then press Shift and then Z. Okay, by that you can go to the forward action that you have done before. Okay, after. So this is our first lesson in Adobe Photoshop. I hope you have learned it, and you can find this video on your WhatsApp group. Okay, I will share it, and tomorrow we will learn about this tool. Okay, rectangular murky tool.